Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to be showing you guys how to set up your ice fishing poles, okay? So the setup that we're going to be showing you is one that has worked great for us for trout here in Utah, um, and hopefully it'll work great for you too. So what it is you have no weight, you have a swivel right here, about a foot and a half to 2 feet of leader, and then you have a treble hook, okay? Why we don't use a worm hook is because usually we don't use worms. We've used it with worm hooks before and it's worked okay, but usually, like I said, I don't really fish with worms, so I use this treble hook. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to tie it. Alright guys, so the first thing you're gonna do for this setup is you're gonna take your line that is attached to your fishing pole still, okay? And you're gonna put it through the end of your swivel that is a tiny eyelet, okay? And why we put it through the tiny eyelet side is I think it looks nicer, and that's the way I was always taught to do it. I have done it the other way where I've put it through this side before, but it really, I don't know, I think it looks nicer this way, and that's just the way I was taught it, so that way it feels right. So the knot that you're going to do for this is the same knot that we use for all our fishing needs. I'm not sure what it's called, but what you're going to do is you're going to wrap your line around your other line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And then you're going to take the extra line and put it through this hole down here, okay? Then you're going to take it back and you're going to put it through this big hole you already made, right? So you're going to take one hand and grab that. You're going to grab the extra line and take your other hand and grab the line that's still attached to the reel. And you're just going to pull them both. And you should be good. And there you go. That's what it should look like, this nice tight little knot, okay? So I took the liberty of already cutting the other line, right? So it's about a foot and a half or 2 feet, like I said. And you're just gonna use the same knot, okay? But now you're gonna do it on this end. So you're gonna go and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times around. So why 6 times? We do it 6 times because we found that that is the most effective way to do it. It is strong enough so the fish that we're fishing for usually won't get away to trout, and we don't do it more than 6 times because it sometimes messes with it, like the knot doesn't turn out right, and then also it just a little bit overkill. So yeah, so here comes the tricky part. So the tricky part is doing the hook, right? So you don't want to get hooked, which happened to me a ton of times. So you're gonna use the same knot again. Just gonna put it through the eyelet. You make sure that you get enough line to be able to tie your knot 6 times again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're gonna go down through this and then up, okay? Now the tricky part here, right, is not get hooked. So what I've found is to just get a part of your knife or part of your tackle box or something, and what you want to do, right, is just attach it on that, and I'm gonna just give it a couple tugs, right, and that tightens it right up. And you also find out if the knot's gonna hold or not, okay? So I'm gonna give it a couple tugs. It might stretch out the hook a little bit, but that's fine. You're gonna notice when you tie this knot that you're gonna get a little bit of extra line, right? everywhere else besides where the hook is, we found that it doesn't really affect if you catch fish or not. But if there's a bunch of lines sticking out where the hook is, you aren't gonna catch as many fish, or fish at all. So what you want to do is you want to cut it as short as possible, right, without cutting your knot, because that sucks when that happens. So just gonna go right there. There you go. You have your complete setup for ice fishing.